If you contradict yourself during your pretrial deposition, will the defense call you out on it? Will they expose the fact that now they have figured out that you lied about something? Would you like to know the answer? Come join me around this beautiful neighborhood as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. I'd like for you to leave in the comment and guess where I'm shooting video today. It's a beautiful area. There's gorgeous mountains in the back. There's these white structures in the back, along with this gorgeous crystal clear water that's right behind me. And now I'm just hiking up the path nearby, near the beach. So leave a comment down below. Let me know where you think I'm shooting video today. All right, so now during the course of your pretrial deposition, let's say it's a medical malpractice case, or it could be an accident case, or even a wrongful death case. The defense will have an opportunity to ask you hundreds, if not thousands, of questions during this pretrial question and answer session that lawyers also call an examination before trial. During the course of questioning in this hypothetical scenario, the defense attorney recognizes and realizes that you, my friend, you, the victim, the person bringing the lawsuit, known as the plaintiff, have now contradicted yourself, and they believe that you are now lying. What do they do in that instance? Are they going to turn around and say, Mr. Jones, you're a liar? In my experience, doing this now more than 36 years, the answer is absolutely not. In all likelihood, they will not call you out. In all likelihood, the defense will not even acknowledge that you have now contradicted yourself. However, the defense attorney will make a mental note, and maybe even a written note in their own notes, to the fact that you have now said something that contradicts something that you either said or testified to prior to this questioning. Now, what else could it mean when I say contradict yourself? How would the defense attorney know that you have contradicted yourself? And I'll tell you how. Before the defense attorney steps foot in the conference room to question you, or gets on the Zoom video call to question you, the defense lawyer will have scoured through all of your medical records. The defense attorney will know every single page of every single one of your records. They will know what complaints you made to various doctors. They will know what problems you had. They will know what treatment you received. And now when they ask you questions about your treatment, about your complaints, about your problems, about your limitations, they are going to know whether what you said contradicts anything in your medical records. Now you may be thinking, wait a second. If I don't remember something exactly, is that really a contradiction? The answer is maybe yes, and then again, maybe no. They ask you, hey, Mr. Jones, on January 10th, what did you complain of when you went to Dr. Gold's office? Now, this is 2 years later. Does anybody really expect you to remember exactly what complaints you made to Dr. Gold on this particular visit, considering that you have gone to him for 20 visits over the past 2 years? In all likelihood, the answer is no. You might have a vague memory, but it would be highly unusual if you were to remember and recall every single complaint that you made on every single visit. In that instance, the defense would either think that you had memorized your records and are now trying to do your very best to show that you have a great memory and you know every single thing that happened to you, or more likely, it's, listen, we are fallible, meaning our memories are not great, and nobody expects you to remember every single detail of every single event over a period of years. That's just unlikely. So now, getting back to the question I raised at the beginning of this video, the defense attorney believes that he caught you now in what he thinks is a lie. He has found a contradiction. He asked you a simple question, Mr. Jones, when you went to Dr. Gold's office in September, what complaints did you have? And now you say, well, I complained of pain in my low back, I had pain here, I had pain there, I couldn't do the following activities. Meanwhile, your record says just the opposite. It said you were feeling great, you were feeling fine, everything was going great, and the doctor was amazed at your progress. Now, is that really a contradiction? The answer is, it certainly may be. Were you trying to do this intentionally to inflate your damages? Were you trying to do it intentionally to show to the defense that your injuries are much worse and much more aggravated than they perceive it to be? If that's the case, now you are at greater risk of creating that contradiction and of showing that you are trying to exaggerate the extent of your damages and your injuries. But if instead it's simply one of, I don't really remember exactly what complaints I had, I don't really remember exactly what I told the doctor at that time, but I know I still had certain problems. And now he'll ask you, what are those problems? Or what were those problems? And you begin to tell him based upon your memory. In that instance, most likely that is not a contradiction. So that is not as significant or as worrisome as if you try and go ahead and exaggerate and exacerbate those injuries and limitations and disabilities that you claim to have as a result of the wrongdoing. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an idea and to open your eyes to what happens in these medical malpractice cases, these accident cases, and even these wrongful death cases in New York. I realize you're watching this video because you're enjoying the scenery as much as I am. No, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit but are thinking of doing so and still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I answer questions like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.